Hi people, I'm Favor Napoleon and you're watching the People's Show. You know, it's all about you, it's all about me, it's all about us, it's all about everyone who is watching this show. And today's episode promises to be exciting, interesting and inspiring. Please don't go anywhere. I'll be right back after this break. Hi people, welcome back to People's Show. I'm Favor Napoleon. You're watching the People's Show. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about goals. Goals. A goal is an idea of the future, of a desired result, of a group of people or a person, a vision. Things they a vision, what they are committed to achieve. That's what goal is all about. And today we're going to be talking about it. You have to learn how to set goals for yourself as an individual, as a family, as a person. Maybe even in a company, in an organization, you have to learn how to set goals. Every successful companies you see all around the world, they set goals for themselves. When they hit the target, they set it. When they don't hit the target, they set it. You have to set goals for yourself, and that's what we are going to be talking about today. Goals. Welcome back to People's Show. We are still talking about goals. Goals. Every enterprises you see around was built by wise planning. You know, every standard building you see today were all built by wise planning. You know, there has to be a blueprint even before the building takes off. There have to be a quantity survey. There has to be the engineer. There has to be a plan. There have to be a goal even before the building takes off. I have a lot of friends who have been in business for many years, and they are doing very well. I always ask them, how did you get it this far? They will tell me, Favor, I've failed many times. You know, I've failed many times, we have failed many times, but it's not about how many times we failed, but it's how many times we rose up again for us to get to where we are now. That means for them to get to where they are now. You know, they always tell me that. They will say that they got to a point they have to set goals for themselves, and they have to set definite goals. You know, give themselves goals with deadlines. They have to set goals for themselves. You know, and you have to set goals as you are starting a new year, a new quarter. You have to set goals for yourself. How far do you want to go this year? You have to set realistic goals. Goals that are achievable, not goals like, oh, I want to go to the moon. Not those kind of goals that you know that it doesn't make sense. You are on planet Earth. Set goals that are realistic. Set goals that are achievable. Set goals that will make blood to flow in your vein. Goals that will drive you. Goals that will make blood flows in your vein. You know, when people don't do well in school, for example, not because they adore students or not because they are not intelligent enough, but because they didn't set goals for themselves. They weren't plans. They didn't make plans. I still remember when I was in school, I didn't even know. I think it was when I got to my third year, I realized that someone have to leave. You have to graduate. I know definitely they were going to give me a result at the end of the day. I was going to go home with a result or a grade or something. But I just thought that, oh, maybe in my part 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, they would just sum everything, give me everything on a plain sheet. This was what I had in each course. I didn't know that there was going to be a class, maybe higher, upper division, first class, second class, upper, and all that pass. You know, I didn't know of that. Until when I got my third year, nobody ever told me. I didn't even discuss it with anyone. None of my classmates discussed it with me until when I got to my third year. I had friends who were in final year, and every time they're always calculating GPs, and I had to ask them what's going on. So they told me that this is what would determine. They have to do well. They have to put in more effort in their final exam. That this is what would determine if their GP was going to go higher or lower. I was like, what? I didn't know that someone at the end of the day you were going to go home with a first class or a second class or a third class. I thought they would just give us all our grade in each year and we'll go home with it. They said no. And then it was too late for me. Somebody will be wondering, oh, maybe she came out with a pass. That doesn't matter. I think we have I have a episode on that. I talked about exam of life. Maybe you subscribe to it, then you know what I got. But let's come back to today's message topic. You know, so at the end of the day, it was too late for me because I didn't have a goal. There was no plan. Oh, this was what I was going to come out with, because I wasn't even aware. So in life, you have to have a goal on how far you want to go. You have to set goals for yourself in your career, in your family life, in your spiritual life. You have to set goals for yourself. You have to set goals, and you have to set goals that are real, not goals, oh, I want to make 10 million profits next year. You have to write it down. How am I going to go about it? How am I going to make this profits? You have to set goals like, oh, I want to have a brand new car next year. No, you don't just say that. You write it down. Oh, you write the model. Oh, I want to buy a Honda car next year. I want to buy Lexus. You write the model. Oh, 2022 model. That is what I want to buy. You will write it down. Then you have a deadline. I want to have it between the first 6 months of the year. You write it down. Your goal has to be visible. They have to be specific. You have to be specific about it, about what you want to do. Then you have to set goals for your spiritual life. Oh, how far do I want to go with God this year? How many times do I want to pray every day or every month? How many books, about Christian books, I want to read? Those are goals. Then you have to set goals for your careers. Oh, you will not keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. You have to know what works for you. You have to know what works. You will not keep setting the same and doing things the same way and expect a different result. No, you have to ask yourself, oh, if I want to make more money in my business next year, what do I do different? What training do I need to get more on my expertise? What training do I need to get more on my skills? Do I need to study more? If you want to study more, you write it down. What do I need to do more? Because you have to keep changing. You have to keep changing your strategies towards your career. It might be your business, your profession. You have to keep improving on yourself to make more money. People don't go for status. People exchange money for value, not for status. So you have to also have a goal for your family. For your family, I know ladies will like this. You have to place your wife or your spouse on allowances. Vacation. You want to go for vacation, you set a goal. Oh, where do I want to go next year? Where do I want to go during summer? How much do I want to spend? You write it down. You specify the space. Family goals. You have to set goals. Oh, do I want to have more babies this year or next year? How many do I want to have a new baby? Do I want to have more children to what I have now? You specify. You write it down. You have to write it down. Then you have to set goals. You have to set goals for yourself. There are so many people, we do all we want to do. We don't set goals for our health. You have to set health goals. Doctors will always advise that you have to visit them twice in a year to check your health. You set goals for your health. Oh, how many weight do I want to lose this year? There are people, they need to shed weight, but there are others, they need to add weight too. You write it for your health. How many kg do I want to lose this year? You write it down. Those are goals. Then you write, oh, I'm taking too much sugary things. How can I slow it down? It's a goal this year. If I used to take Coke, I'm not trying to spoil their business. Maybe I take sugary things, Coke, maybe 3 or 4 bottles of Coke a day. How can I cut it down to 1? How can I stop it totally? You have to set goals for yourself. You have to set goals. Life is all about setting goals, and you have to break down your goals. You have to break it down and write it and analyze it, how you can achieve them. You have to write it down. Thank you so much for watching People's Show. Hope you enjoyed this clip. Please start your new year on a new note, your new quarter on a new note by setting our goals. Life is all about goals. What you write down and what you aim to achieve. Please keep watching People's Show and tell everyone about People's Show. Thanks for watching. Bye.